Hello everyone. Today in this tutorial I'm going to show you guys how to create appliances and projects and how to link them together and how to add supplies to any project in Projects Hub. To get started you're going to have already downloaded Projects Hub from your App Store, and also you're going to have to create an account. I've already made some previous tutorials on how to sign up and set up your account, so if you're interested in watching those, there'll be links in the description below. Alright, so to get started I'm going to click on my home here. And then it's going to open up this page, and you see where it says main floor, that is my area. And so I'm going to open up that, and inside of that I'm going to have all my rooms. And then down here at the bottom it says garage, so I'm going to click on that, and you can see that under garage it says appliances and projects. So we're going to go to appliances first, and we're going to kind of start there, and then we're going to move into projects. So first we're going to click the create appliance button. So you can see that opens up this dialog, and then you can also see that there's this option called appliance template. And so if you click that, you can see that there's just a ton of different options for appliances. So for example, at the top of the list, there's air filter, an attic fan, barbecue, like all of these things that you wouldn't really think of as appliances, but really they're kind of categorized as appliances. If you kind of keep going down, like deep freeze, dishwasher, disposal, even a double oven could be an appliance. You can also scroll down from here and you can see that there's just a ton of different options. But for our example, we're going to choose garage door. And so then we can just click save from that. You can see it says successfully created the appliance at the bottom. You can see there's additional data you can add to the appliance as well. For example, the manufacturer, the model number, and even the serial number you can add. You can add like an install date as well. And additionally you can add some notes too. Alright, so now I'm going to show you guys the appliance properties. And so if you go over here to the properties tab, you can see that there's a list of properties. Okay, so I'm going to start with insulated here. So if I open up insulated, you can see that there's a yes or no option. So I'm going to choose yes on this one. And then next I'm going to open up material. And so material is different than insulated because it's not a yes or no. So here you can see that there is steel and wood as possible options. And you could choose one of these options, or you could put in your own custom text. And for this example, I'm going to put in fiberglass. Alright, so then I'm going to press save. And then all the other properties work the same way. So the last thing before we move on from appliance properties is what happens when you want to create a property that's not there to begin with. Then just come down here to the bottom right hand side and click this button with the plus icon on it. And you can see that there's a drop down here that says choose a description, and so that's just the name for that property. So for example, like insulated and material like we saw before. So you just click on that and you can see that there's a long list of possible options. And if you don't find the one you're looking for, you can click the button create new description here, and then under description you can put in whatever you want. But then under form type, this is what I was talking about earlier, where you have like a yes or no or a list with a custom input. That's where that comes in, and you can choose which one you want for your custom property. Okay, so let's close out of this, and then if you're wondering how to delete a property, you can just swipe it and then it'll have a confirmation, and then you just swipe that confirmation too, and then there you go, now it's deleted. Item successfully deleted, and there you go. Okay, so now we're going to go back to the home, and we're going to create another appliance. So we're going to select from the list, we're going to go down to garage door opener, and then click save. Okay, so you can see it was successfully created. So now what we want to do is link this garage door opener to the garage door that we just created. And so how you would do that is click on the parent appliance option. You can see that that now opens up this dialog, which shows all of the appliances from the room that we're currently in. So since we're in the garage, it shows all of the appliances from the garage. And the garage door is the only appliance in the garage at the moment, so that's the only one it's showing. So we're going to select the garage door. And if we go back to the home, you can see that garage door opener is no longer listed under the appliances, but garage door has a little arrow for a drop down. And if you click on that, you can see that garage door opener is now listed under garage door. So off camera, I just created another garage door and another garage door opener, and linked the garage door opener to the garage door. And so you can see how this would be kind of helpful to kind of distinguish between the two garage doors and the two garage door openers. Okay, so that just about wraps up the appliances. We're going to kind of shift gears here and move to projects. So we can close out appliances and open up projects. So under garage, we're going to add a project. And in the description, I'm just going to put in build shelves for workbench, and then click save. Alright, so this is the project. And so pretty much in Projects Hub there are two lists for a home. There's a to-do list and a project list. And the project list is a list of every project in the home except the ones on the to-do list. And to add a project to the to-do list, just click this on to-do list toggle right here, and then it'll open up this confirmation, and then just click yes, I'm sure, and then it'll add it to the to-do list. And you may also notice now that the status at the top of the page has changed from open to to-do, which means now that it's on the to-do list. Alright, so now we're going to go back to the home, and then click this lists tab at the bottom of the page, and you can see that it shows your to-do list right here, and you can see that it has build shelves for Workbench right there since we added it to the to-do list. And you can see here's the project list, and it doesn't have anything on it because there's only one project in the home, and that's on the to-do list. Alright, so now we're going to click on build shelves for Workbench and open it back up, and we're going to add some supplies to it. And so supplies are helpful when you're like at the store and trying to figure out what you actually need to buy for your projects, and so that's where this comes in handy. And so we're going to click the button with the plus icon, and then we're going to type in 8-foot 2x4s, and then click save. And if you click on it to open it up, you can see that there's some information you can fill in there, like price and quantity. Alright, we're going to create another property here. We're going to call this 1/2-inch plywood, and then click save on that one too. And so you can see that you can have multiple supplies for just one project. And then if you have multiple projects with multiple supplies, you want to be able to see all your supplies in one spot. So if you go back to the home and then go all the way back to the dashboard, then if you click the supplies tab and refresh the page, you can see all of the supplies for your home. Alright, that wraps up this tutorial. Thank you all for watching and have a great day.